What is up, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? Let's get Instagram in the room. Give me 1 second. How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the chat how you're doing. What's up, Instagram? You are now in the room. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you see me looking around, it's because I am on multiple devices. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are all family here. For my new cousins, allow me to introduce myself. For my cousins that's been around for a while, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Kiwanis Rucker. I am a board certified credit consultant. I am also the owner of KMJ Financial Services, where we specialize in credit education and restoration and tax preparation. I have a MBA, and I am your favorite podcast host of the Credit Refresh podcast. A new episode drops every single Wednesday, and you can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Type hashtag replay gang. So let's jump into this content for today. We are talking about the disadvantages of having bad credit. Now, if you didn't catch last Monday's 10-minute tip, we talked about 3 mistakes that I see people making when they are trying to repair their own credit. Make sure that you go back and watch the replay of that. So the first disadvantage that I have been seeing is of having bad credit is trouble getting a job or a security clearance. There have been studies done that show that there's no link actually between credit and job performance, but that doesn't stop your employer from checking your credit or prospective employees during the hiring process. Even more, these studies show that credit checks during the hiring process appear to reinforce racial differences in employment by disproportionately disadvantaging Black applicants. And we know that, moreover, Black people in general have worse credit than other races. Outside of the handful of states, including Connecticut and Illinois, where the practice is banned or restricted, some job applicants should expect to have their credit checked. Now, if you're applying for a job at a financial institution and a government agency, you can definitely expect to have your credit checked as part of the hiring process, as well as for positions that require a security clearance. Now, the second disadvantage of having bad credit is higher rates and more restrictive terms on approved loans. Every lender is different, and most don't disclose exactly how they set their interest rates. However, most are upfront about the fact that if you have a lower credit score, you will have a higher interest rate. The impact of a higher interest rate is more restrictive, is really a big impact. For instance, if you have a low credit score and you are going for a mortgage, the mortgage lender is likely to require a down payment of 15 or 20%. So say it's a $300,000 home, that 15 to 20% is like $45,000 to $50,000 that you would have to put down. But now if you have someone that has a higher credit score, you could get away with putting down maybe 5% on that $300,000 home, and that's only $15,000. So you can see the big difference in those numbers. Likewise, an interest rate is difference of a single percentage point can add to tens of thousands of dollars on the total of that mortgage, depending on how that loan is structured. And although the numbers may not seem large, the same principle applies for auto loans. If you're doing a personal loan, credit cards, home improvement loans, any kind of loan, if your credit score is on the lower end, you're definitely going to have a higher interest rate. Number 3 is higher premiums on your insurance, guys. I know this may not be something that's widely known, but there is an insurance rate. It's like your credit score, but it's an insurance rate. So typically, credit scores are used to determine how likely it is for someone to default on a loan. So when lenders see a low score, they view you as a risk because they think you are likely to miss a payment. When you're purchasing insurance, you have an insurance score that is similar to a credit score, but it also takes into account how likely you are to file a claim. Although credit scores and credit-based insurance scores are slightly different, it still includes your credit history. It takes into account your payment history, outstanding debt, all the same things that would in a typical credit score. Now, the lower your insurance score is, the lower your insurance rate will be. And then we have the fourth disadvantage of having bad credit is a hard time starting a business. Now, this is something that a lot of people may not know as well, because we see all these gurus running around telling you how to establish business credit. But if you are a new business and you need to go in to get a loan, or if you're trying to get a credit card, a business loan or a business credit card, you're going to have a hard time because the lender is going to require a personal guarantee. So if your personal credit is low, then you may not get that loan, that business loan or that business credit card, or it may be a subprime business loan or credit card with a higher interest rate. If there are any questions, you can definitely drop those in the comments. I would love to answer them for you. If you have questions that you may not want to ask here in this place, you could definitely send me a DM and I will try to answer them as best as I can. So one of the main reasons why your credit scores don't improve is because you just aren't aware. And you're caught up in a circle. It's not easy to start fresh again, but that's why you have me. Don't wait until the new year to make a New Year's resolution that you know that you're not going to keep. You need to get started now. I have a DIY credit repair program, Credit Refresh Academy, where I will give you all the tools that you need to repair your credit like a pro. And the best part is that you also get me along the way, so you don't have to do it by yourself. So if you know your credit is not where it should be, don't wait. Don't start tomorrow. Click the link in my bio and sign up today. Meet me here tomorrow, same time, same place, where we're going to give you 4 more disadvantages of having bad credit. If you watch the replay and you have questions, again, make sure you drop those in the comments so that I can answer your questions. Until next time, love, peace, and light.